Guys, have you ever killed your love? I have. Never would I hitchhike to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would I catch the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would I run through the blinding rain without $1 to my name if it hadn't been for love. Never would I seen the trouble that I'm in if it hadn't been for love. Would have been gone like a wayward wind if it hadn't been for love. Nobody knows it better than me. I wouldn't be wishing I was free if it hadn't been for love. For cold walls against my will, at least I know he's lying still. For cold walls without parole, Lord have mercy on my soul. Never would I gone to that part of town if it hadn't been for love. Never would I took a mind to track him down if it hadn't been for love. Never would I load it up to 44 and put myself behind the jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. For cold walls against my will, at least I know he's lying still. For cold walls without parole, Lord have mercy on my soul. Never would I hitchhike to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would I catch the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would I load it up to 44 and put myself behind the jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love.